WAGA would like to thank their VIP sponsors, NRMA Insurance Wagga, the RSL and Commercial Clubs Wagga, Denko Diesel and Turbo, The Holistic Shop.
Voiceover then. That's what we said last week, and I forgot, Matt. I could have done a voiceover. Didn't happen. Welcome to the Wagga Weekly, everyone. My name's Adam Drummond. There's so much on this show, and it's all local Wagga. How good is that? Very hard to get elsewhere. Of course, you can watch the news, I suppose. But apart from that, tonight's your chance to win a free tank of petrol. We could all do with a free tank of petrol in times like these. How can you do it? Well, you'll have to find out later on, but just to give you a bit of an idea, each Monday morning or Monday during the day, you can send in a photo from one of the petrol stations. We've got roughly 19, just like this one. And if we can read the actual price for the unleaded, if we can read the price of the unleaded, either unleaded 91 or the cheapest diesel you can find, and it's actually as cheap, if not cheaper than ours, then that's it. You go in the draw to win a free tank of petrol. And let's face it, Matt, seriously, how many people are going to do it? You've got a pretty good chance of winning a free tank of petrol. If you think you've got the cheapest, and we're going to reveal where the cheapest is in Wagga today. Guest tonight joining us, because I don't know if you remember, but last week we mentioned a little segment we're going to be doing called Council Watch. We're going to work out a little buzz opener for that as well, I reckon, over the coming weeks. We've got guests coming on from Wagga City Council. Find out what's going on in your city by the people who are running it. Two things to wait out for tonight on Council. We have a new app that Wagga City Council use as well. I'll disclose what that is a little bit later on. Tonight they're also telling us that they're revealing something in the coming weeks, which sounds very exciting, a little bit different to what you're probably used to with Wagga City Council. That's later. Matt, first of all though, let's talk footy. Amazing what can go wrong with a broadcast. What happened on...
Yeah, hey.
Hey man, how you doing?
Evening everyone.
You good?
How's it going? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, really
We're
good.
all in the zone.
Well, I've got to be able to hear what's going on.
You look like Princess Leia.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Yeah, yesterday we did our first match of the round from Junie's Laurie Daly Oval, and a lot of people don't know the things that happen behind the scenes. Why don't you explain to everyone just how close it was?
We were, I think, about 3 minutes from kickoff, and we still didn't have everything the way we wanted it to be. But at 10 seconds to kickoff, we did. And we went to air, and that's what matters at the end of the day in TV.
It's just amazing, and a few people did email and message us as well, because I made a comment at the very start that says, wow, that was close. Bang, they just wanted to know what happened. So anyway, we averted it. Now, match of the round is something that we are bringing to you here at WaggaWagga.tv. This weekend, we're going to be coming from Albury. If you want to watch yesterday's match of the round on demand though, here's a little screenshot of our website, and in the top right hand corner in the purple, it says Group 9 on demand. That's where you click if you want to watch the football, and we'll actually keep that throughout so you can watch as many games as you like. But this Saturday, it's actually going to be under lights, Matt, from Greenfield Park in Albury, and it's going to be an absolute nail biter.
I'm really excited about the under lights, doing the TV under lights. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Me too, and it looks good on screen. They're actually taking on Albury Thunder, are taking on last year's premiers Gundagai. They both had wins over the weekend, so it should be a good match. Make sure you log on. Now, if you want to watch the footy, this is something I want to recommend. Watch it on the big screen. And there's 3 easy ways that you can do that. We're going to be doing some videos later on about how to do it, but just to get you started, if you want to watch this back on demand, start with your smart TV. All you have to do is put in the browser of your smart TV, www.wagga.tv, and then bang, we're up there. You can watch anything you like on the big telly. The second way you can do it is the Apple TV. Now, if you bought the most recent Apple TV, as you can see on the screen, go to the live stream app, you search for that, bang, it'll come up, then search for WaggaWagga.tv, and then boom, it's on the big screen as well. And then thirdly, another easy way to do it, if you've got an HDMI outlet at the back, you can use Google Chromecast. Deceptively, this is the third option. Spot the mistake and you could win a free tank of petrol. No, so Google Chromecast, Apple, he doesn't care. Smart TV, Apple TV, and Google Chromecast. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be Serena Wallace representing Wagga City Council sitting right here next to me. See you after this.
At the Holistic Shop, they believe what you put on your body is just as important as what you put into it, which is why they stock the multi-award-winning range of Dr. Organic hair, body and oral care products that are both skin and environmentally friendly. The Dr. Organic range are made with all-natural organic ingredients, which are paraben-free, sulfate-free, and with no artificial scents, colours or chemicals. So pop in today to see the full range of wonderful products that the Holistic Shop has to offer, located in the Australian Arcade, Fitzmaurice Street, Wagga.
If there's one place in town for a great night out with the family, it's Dine at the RSL Club Walker. There's always plenty of food for that growing family. That includes the parents too, of course. Mouth-watering steaks, schnitzels, seafood, pasta, and who can forget the magnificent buffet? Dessert is always on the menu too. Why not relax while the little ones have fun in the kids club area? Dine at the RSL Club Walker, where the food is made with love, served with a smile.
Welcome back, everyone, and welcome from Wagga City Council's, now I want to get this right, Corporate Strategy Team.
Yeah.
Serena Wallace, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
Now, tonight we're going to be talking about a couple of key things that are happening at Council. That's why we call it Council Watch. Get down to the bottom of what's happening at Council. But first of all, let's talk about the Community Strategic Plan. What's that all about?
So the Community Strategic Plan's a document that we work with the community on creating. It's the vision for the future and what we want as community members. This document informs a lot of key planning documents within Council and what we actually action on the ground in the end. So it's really important that all community members are involved. And again, it's just developing that vision for the city moving forward.
So I know it's a bit of a plan at the moment. Once that plan, that strategic document is made, where do people then find it? Is it on the website? How does it get distributed?
Yep, it is on our website under Planning for Our Community. You can also pick it up from the council chambers at the Civic Centre there, or even in the library.
Okay.
Or we can distribute it to you if you contact council as well.
Well, there you go. So many ways. Now let's talk about what's happening on the 14th of May. You've got a rollout of this plan, I believe.
Yep, so we're it's time for a review of that document. It's been 4 years since we've looked at it. So we're going back to the community and talking to them about new issues or how our view for the future has changed. We'll have an exciting new engagement campaign that will consist of online. Our community engagement truck will be going around the local government area, online component and social media. And yeah, hopefully a central area where you can come and talk to us in person as well.
Now, are we allowed to talk about this little fun thing that's going to be happening as well? Are you allowed to talk about that or not?
I think so.
Okay, well, explain this fun thing that's going to be happening with some teams from local stakeholders.
Yep, so we're looking at the Wagga View race, similar to a amazing race maybe, where we will be getting...
We haven't, let me just look up the copyright. No, it's very similar in format in that teams are going to be going around and people would be familiar with the format of the amazing race.
Yeah, and it is somewhat amazing.
Yes.
So we'll be looking at getting community teams together to do a sequence of activities that reflect the livability of our city and how that will inform on their reflection what we need to change or some recommendations for the future.
What a great idea. Did you come up with that idea, Serena?
I'm not going to take credit for that at all.
Oh, you should. You should. Now, finally, there is a new brand that's going to be released with Wagga City Council rolling out this CSP. What can you tell us about the brand? What are we going to see in the coming weeks?
So the brand is really reflecting on what's important. So it's Wagga View is the brand of the new Community Strategic Plan, and that's really to reflect that everyone in the community has a view of what we should be achieving, and it's about collaboration and moving forward with what that vision is.
Well, that is absolutely amazing, and if you do want to be involved, because that's what it's all about, community engagement and Wagga City Council coming together and developing this plan. You can get in contact with Serena. Is giving her details out directly, aren't you? It's a phone number. It's not your direct phone. No, it's not direct, but it's direct enough. It's we've got a 1-800 number. Do you just want to tell us what that is?
It's 1300.
Oh, sorry, 1300 number.
292 442.
And then ask for Serena.
Thank you.
And if she's not on a lunch break, she will take the call. Now, something else that I want to talk about that I think is quite exciting, because we've had a little app on here last week we were talking about called Vandal Track, which is a national app, but you can use it here locally. And then I found out that you guys, it's not your app as such, but it's a national app that helps city councils to identify problems as mentioned by the community. So it's called iCouncil, and we're just going to go through some really quick steps on how you can actually use this app. First of all, download it off your app store, whether you're an iPhone user or you've got an Android phone. Next, choose that you're in New South Wales, and in particular, you will see that Wagga Wagga City Council are developing here. Right in the middle of the screen there, you can see Wagga City Council. Choose that you're a member of the public, and then you get to report a problem. So obviously, if you're a member of the public, the problem might be graffiti. That's the one that we've come across here at the Wagga Weekly. It could be something else like potholes, might be a traffic issue, waste collection, pretty much anything. And then that way it'll go to the right department. Now, from there, you can actually drag a pin either on the app or on the website to exactly where a precise location of where this issue is, and then you just pretty much submit it to council. From there, you can load photos and a report will be generated for Wagga City Council. There is the email that gets generated, so it says, "Hi, this is from me earlier to council at Wagga New South Wales Gov. Graffiti, just want to report this." You don't have to type anything out. It's already there. How simple is that, Serena?
Yeah, it's quite simple.
And in the end, we'll also follow up. Is that a good idea to follow up, make sure these things got handled properly? It's Council Watch.
Yep.
So thank you so much for being on the show for the first time.
Yep. Thanks very much for having me.
It's going to be a regular thing. Do you reckon you'll be coming back?
Yeah, I'd love to talk about the community strategic plan again.
Okay, and did you get pushed forward or did you volunteer? Who can we get back? Because I know you wouldn't have volunteered. You would have said, "Come on." I reckon Brett Cochelle would be good on this show, don't you reckon?
Yep.
I reckon we should get Brett Cochelle here next time on Council Watch. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to be watching Petrol Watch. You've got too many watches, Matt. See if you can win a free tank of petrol. See you after this.
Do you love your footy? WaggaWagga.tv is now the broadcast home of the Group 9 Rugby League season. Every week, we'll bring you an explosive match of the round live at www.waggawagga.tv. Sponsorship sponsors still open. Contact info@waggawagga.tv for a sponsor pack. Reach thousands, support your clubs, and watch a game. It's not TV, it's .tv.
Denko is pretty much just a local shop based off local fuel injection repair. But we became known nationally for keeping stock and parts, and it was Caterpillar and Volvo and Scania, and it was more widely known that we would have the parts. There's a lot of expertise in the diesel industry, like a lot of equipment that we have here, that the closest one probably to us is Sydney and Melbourne. As Bosch and Denzil agents, we have access to the tools to read some vehicle. Our tool talks to the car properly in the same language. The team we've got, or most have been here for a long time, we know what we're talking about. Scott in the fuel room's been here for over 30 years, so he's got experience from current vehicles to older style vehicles. The workshop's got years of experience. Four-wheel drive vehicles, we can do something for most of them.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Wagga Weekly. Petrol Watch is coming up right now. Matt, we want to find out the cheapest petrol in town. Why are we doing this segment, do you think?
Actually, I've got a question before I answer that first question.
Okay, sure.
Can I win? Or does it exclude employees and affiliates? I'm taking that as a no.
Oh my goodness. Of course it's a no. How corrupt would we look? We're trying to stamp down on corruption, not create it.
Okay, that's fair. But I need to say,
Yeah.
the reason why we're doing this is because petrol is expensive.
It is expensive. Wagga Wagga is known for having expensive petrol, and if there's a pet hate of mine, and I know it would be a pet hate of yours too, if you don't just ride a bike around town here in Wagga, and that is you fill your tank up and then you go around the corner a little bit and you could have saved just a few cents per litre. But worse is if you find out Albury has got cheaper petrol by a long shot, and they usually do. So I think sometimes it would be cheaper to drive over to Albury, come back, and even though you've lost a little bit in your tank, it's still cheaper. Anyway, that's why we're doing it. We're trying to make sure we can find the cheapest petrol in town for you. And if you can contribute to us, that's going to help as well. So today we're going to reveal where the cheapest petrol is, and look at that, it was indeed Ashmont Petroleum into Brook Street. So there, we're just looking at the unleaded 91, 108.9, and the diesel, cheapest by far, 103.9. So there you go, that's the cheapest in town at the moment. The average in Wagga at the moment is 111.6 for the unleaded 91, diesel 109.4. How handy is this information? But don't just rely on the cheapest petrol. It should be noted as well that if you are purchasing petrol in Wagga, there's other factors that come into your decision-making process. I think we need to say, Matt, the quality of the fuel is one, and also the friendliness of the staff. You want an overall experience when you get petrol in town. So there you go. Now, all you need to do, if you want your chance to win free, just get a photo. It doesn't have to be a selfie, just a photo of the prices of the petrol in town that you think is the cheapest. Send it to us on Facebook, and that's it. You go in the draw to win a free tank of petrol, and we'll provide that with you. Please, if you're a truck driver, I can't afford that, seriously. It's just for normal cars, okay? We've got a couple of events coming up, Matt. A little under a month away is the 2016. This is a great one, the Mother's Day Classic. Now, it's on Sunday, the 8th of May from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's a great cause, as all the profits do go towards breast cancer research. If you want more information or you want to register online, always good fun. Mother's Day Classic. .com.au. This year it's going to be held at the Victory Memorial Garden, so great setting. And not just walking this year, Matt, they've also got yoga and stretch classes in the beautiful surrounds of the Memorial Garden, so get on down to that. Don't forget, we've also got a couple of fantastic live streams happening right here this week on WaggaWagga.tv. Let's start with the first one that I'm excited about. It's live 13th of April at 10 a.m. That's Wednesday. Member for Riverina, the Honourable Michael McCormack, is talking with me. And who's joining us? Why not have the Labor candidate on as well? Tim Kirilovich is going to be there. We're going to be tackling the issues that affect you in the Riverina in the lead up to what will be a cracker of an election in 2016. Big thanks to Wagga RSL for providing us with the space and the stage for doing that. That's at 10 a.m. If you log on to www.waggawagga.tv, or if you would like to come to the actual RSL Club and sit in the audience, we still have some limited seats available. To find out more, info at waggawagga.tv. And as mentioned earlier, we have got our match of the round. It's round 2. This one coming to you from Albury's Greenfield Park. Now, it normally would be at 2:30 p.m. That's what time kickoff is for all of the Group 9 games at first grade. But this week they're trialling the lights, so you'll have to log on at 5 p.m. and kickoff will be about 5:15 to 5:30, but we'll be broadcasting live from 5 p.m. in Albury this Saturday, the 16th of April. The hashtag, if you want to follow along, Group 9 WWTV. That is our ongoing hashtag for all match of the rounds that are broadcast on waggawagga.tv. So a lot of excitement this week. You can follow us on Twitter at Wagga Wagga TV, or you can also get on and communicate with us via social media, such as Facebook Live. How cool is Facebook Live? It was released this week. Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, just did an impromptu one himself as he launched it. Went for about 20 minutes just to tell you how it works. But we love to communicate with people, so send us some videos and photos and just communicate with us. Matt, that's all we've got time for. We'll see you later, mate.
Yeah, yep, good show. See you next week.
Thanks, buddy. And we will see you all next week, Wagga, on the Wagga Weekly.
WaggaWagga.tv would like to thank their VIP sponsors, NRMA Insurance Wagga, the RSL and Commercial Clubs Wagga, Denko Diesel and Turbo, The Holistic Shop.